Hello. Well, I came back. I came back. Welcome to Lead with Love. I am not religious. I do not go to church. This is a spiritual channel. I am aware of different religions and different cultures, what to do, what not to do, what's allowed, what's not allowed. There's a lot of rules within religion. That's why I don't follow any rules, because it's like, to love God is free. You can love God from your home. Like, I don't have to go to church and have all these people all around me to show that I love God. Like, I can love God from my home. I can light my candle and I could say, thank you. Thank you. Just thank you, God. Like, I could talk to God from the privacy of my own home. Like, I don't need all these people around me, all these people judging me, all these people telling me that I'm wrong and that I'm crazy. But it's like, you know, there's still commandments, or, those are the 10 commandments. That's in religion. And then there's spiritual laws too. I follow the spiritual laws because it's a universal law. It goes for all religions. And it's just some things you're not supposed to do. You're just not supposed to do it. It doesn't make you better than anyone else because of the kind of religion that you follow. It just makes you aware of what is going on. A spiritual law, I would never break a spiritual law. People break the commandments all the time because they don't respect the commandments. They don't honor the commandments. They don't care. They think nothing's going to happen. People play in black magic because they think that nothing is going to happen. That's breaking a spiritual law. To harm another person, that's breaking a spiritual law. There's a lot of laws in spirituality, and you can't break any of them. You're not supposed to break any of them. If you know the spiritual laws, you'll be better off. Like, I follow the spiritual laws, the 12 laws, and there's like 108 laws, and there's a lot. But there's 12 main ones. If you look them up, you will find them. But I'm a spiritual person. I light incense. I get incense all the time. So I got white sage. I'm going to do white sage in a few minutes. I do my return ascenders. Return ascenders, for me, it just returns the evil back to wherever it came from. There is evil. Evil is in the world. And then it's like, you have to be aware of this evil. Like, I don't know. People just don't. It's not that you have to believe in evil. You don't have to practice evil. You don't have to be evil towards people. You just have to be aware that this is what's going on and this is what people do. How are you going to protect yourself? How are you going to get rid of this evil? How can you send it back to them? People curse people all the time, and it's just with their words. They start talking and gossiping and lying. All that is words. Words are spells. They're creating spells, blasphemy. People believe them. All those people, like, the energy always comes back. Energy always comes back. I did one return asunder on camera. I'm going to do more because the more you do it once, the stronger it's going to be. So I have to light it and give it the command of a return asunder. What do I want this to be? I want it to be a return asunder. So it is return to sender. Oops. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. As you light it, you have to give it the command of return to sender. What do you want your candle to do? What do you want it to be? I want it to be a return to sender. That is returning all this evil back to whomever is putting it out there. All these people doing all this evil, wicked things. And it's like, anyone can send the energy back. That's not your energy. That is not your energy. Like, you have to recognize when energy is not yours. Pay attention to your body, pay attention to your mind, pay attention to everything, because you're not going to be able to see energy, but you can feel it. Like, you will feel it. When something is wrong, you're going to know, like, oh, something is wrong. That's somebody fucking with you, somebody playing in your energy. Just do a return asunder. Just do a return asunder one day. I don't sell tea lights, you know. You can go to the dollar store, 99-cent store. You can go to Costco's. You can go to Walmart. You can go anywhere and purchase some tea lights. They sell tea lights on Amazon. Go on Amazon and get some tea lights. You know, it just takes that little bit of time to carve in it, return to sender. You have a return asunder. What does a return asunder do? It just returns the energy back to wherever it came from. These people cursed themselves. That's what they did. They cursed themselves. They're trying to curse you, not knowing that you're a spiritual person, not knowing that you know how to send the evil back. You can do a return to sender and it returns the evil back to whoever is putting it out there. You don't need to know anyone's name. You don't need to know where they're located. You don't need to know anything. All you energy does not have a face. You know, if you didn't send it out, nothing is going to happen to you. I can do return to senders every day because I don't do anything. I don't do anything to anyone because I know the consequences of doing evil work onto a person. It's gonna come back to you. You are going to curse yourself. You're going to curse your children. You're going to mess up the bloodline. You're gonna just ruin everything. We're supposed to be in this life breaking the generational curses, not creating new ones and fucking up the bloodline and just messing it up for everyone. It's crazy, you know, but I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person, but the Bible and the stories, you know, I know them because when I was younger, my mother was Catholic. She was Jehovah's Witness. She was this, she was that. So I had to learn my book of Bible stories. I know the stories of the Bible, but I don't know phrases or like how I don't know that. Like I don't know everything, but I know the stories. Like so I know some stories, but I don't know the Bible word for word and everything like that. No, I don't I don't do that. And I pray. I pray every day. I pray all the time. And I pray in the privacy of my own home. Like I don't need to go to church, to a mosque, to a synagogue, or I don't need to do none of that. I can pray from my home. I burn ancestor money. Ancestor money is a Chinese tradition. It's not an American tradition. No one in my family told me to burn ancestor money. I learned through, you know, people talking and telling me, oh, you need to burn ancestor money. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was the purpose. What's the purpose of burning ancestor money? It's to help your ancestors live a better life in their afterlife. Yes, it helps. It helps with the karmic debt from the ancestors, because the ancestors fucked up like we fuck up here now, but the ancestors did some stuff too. We have to burn the money. We have to clear up the karma. We have to figure out what is the curse. We have to break the curses within the bloodline, within your family bloodline. You have to break it. If you want things to change, you have to change.